What's up? I'm here. Ta-da. This is Ease 1 from I think it's like the Chronicles 1 and 2. Ease as in YS. Somebody's talking about MUVR, which is that's my specialty. That's my thing, or it was. Cool, cool, cool. There we go. My body is covered in bruises. What the? Oh man! Damn it! That's me right now. There's some pain, but nothing debilitating. Ah man. I'm going to punish myself. I'm looking forward to going to work tomorrow. And I could ask to work on the weekend, but I'm going to just leave it because I didn't work. I worked Monday. I didn't work Tuesday or Wednesday because random side pain, and I don't want people to like. For me, since I feel like people look to me as an example, I don't want people to be like, "Oh, I just won't come on this day, and I'll work this day instead." It's like, no, it's not that. Usually, if they ask me to come in, it's because they need me for something else. So, yep. I've always wanted to get into these games. I'm not going to play a lot of this now. This isn't helping. But I've always wanted to get into these games. But my biggest problem is the bump combat just doesn't. I can't get my head around it. I understand it. Like you want to hit enemies at an angle or from behind or whatever, but like in practice, I'm usually just attacking them head on and just dead. Like this is the one game series where like if I kill an enemy, I'm like, yeah, I did it, and then I immediately die a second later. The art style here looks a lot like La Mulana, which is funny because La Mulana is going for I think it's going for like an MSX style. I guess the updated one's probably aiming for something closer to this, like a PC engine. This is really vivid. I think this is the Chronicles version, the 2009 version, but they also have the 2001 version on here too. Good name. Don't recognize you though. Where are you from? My word, you came from overseas? Damn, you're fresh off the boat. You're the first man I know of to get past the storm wall. What do you two think you're doing? Here she comes. Oh, see, this is a translation thing. Uh-oh, here she comes. Watch out, boy. She'll chew you up. I'll chew you up, Slav. Keep making comments like that. It's a quote from Maneater from Hall & Oates. Love that song. That was the song I used for whenever the chopper was coming in MGS5 once I unlocked it. It's so good. Because I would usually have Quiet, the sniper, out there with me and like just call her for something like, oh shoot, something's going really bad. Call her in. Like maybe a sandstorm comes in. I'm going to call this like thing over here to pick me up. Anyway, whatever. You make a good point, my dear. Stop talking his ear off. Rest up, Adol. But know this, I'm not done with you yet. Weird. I am Adol. Oh, wowie, wowie, wowie. Walking speed, running speed. Walking, running. You can press B to go between the different modes. I love. Gosh. See, every time I see this game, like, man, this looks like it'd be so cool. The first one of the games in the series that I touched back in the day, it was Ys 3. It was I forgot what it was called. Wanderers from Ys, I believe, Super Nintendo. I hadn't heard of the series. I rented the game out of the blue, probably before the PlayStation was out. Had never really played many RPGs. I played Mario RPG. It was Mario RPG, Final Fantasy 3, just 6, Super Mario, my bad, Super Mario RPG, Final Fantasy 3, Earthbound, and there might have been like one other one. And then I played this, and this isn't an RPG. I was expecting this to be like Zelda. Didn't have any of this stuff in it. That one is like specifically like a 2D side scroller, which is even weirder. I guess it's closer to Zelda too, but not quite. Well, the portside warehouse has become home base for the town's militia. Slav should be there. He can answer any questions you might have. Just be careful not to do too much too soon. There are monsters outside of town, so don't push your luck, okay? You're a strapping young lad and all, but please don't overestimate yourself. We don't want you getting hurt again. Okay. I am a strapping young lad. That bad medicine. No, I didn't mean to do that. I have food on my table, pardon me. Again, this is going to be one of those weird streams where I randomly cut the camera off. We'll do this, this here, because he's here, and I don't want you guys thinking I'm just like touching the air randomly, right, Pee-wee? All this over here, I gotta follow all that up. It's just random clothes. Hey, what's up? Got my old man itis going on. I was out of work today because I was driving home Monday from work. I had like pulled something in my back on Saturday, I think. Spent most of Sunday like holding a pillow, the heating pad, or ice pack. Went to work Monday. Everything was fine. It was like a little bit sore. On the way home, I coughed and made the thing like 100 times worse. These little critters are called pickards. They've been raised as live. Those are capybaras, kind of. Their meat is absolutely nope. They're not capybaras. Yes, this is Ease 1 from which one is this? 1 and 2 Chronicles. I feel like there's like 8 different versions of Ease 1. I have one save in the game that's let's see. This is from 2024. Oh man, I didn't realize this is from that long ago. Good lord. Anyway, I just cannot get my head around the way the combat works in these games. I love the idea of them. When I hear people talk about, you know, usually it'll be somebody on a podcast, like just a random person. Like say if it's a 6-person podcast, one person will be like, "Oh man, Ease is one of my favorite series of all times." And everybody's like, "Really?" And they'll mention like, "Oh yeah, Oath and Felghana." Yeah, we gotta move soon. I'm thinking the same thing. I keep thinking like I can do this because I did when we moved here. I moved almost everything into the house for myself. I think I needed help with like a bed, and there are a few dressers. I've got people from work that could help me out, but I keep thinking, like, man, maybe we should just get movers. But we're not moving that far. That's the issue. That's why I'm like, it's not even worth it. We're literally moving either across the street or like it'll be somewhere in the same neighborhood, maybe. We were supposed to originally be out of here, I think, at the beginning of November. Like right now, I can feel that. What happened when I was driving the other day? I'm sitting there driving. I'm like, oh, I got a cough. And I cough, and my whole side feels like somebody just like stabbed me. What is this? What are we doing? What's up, man? Now what's up? Okay. Give me a few. I'm eating right now. I'm eating right now. I'll give you right after in a few though. Okay. Jeez. Understand. Don't understand. Man. Well, it sounds like I gotta stop streaming already. I just not answered the phone. Oh well. Well, shoot. I guess I'll be back. Damn. Let me erase this. Erase this. Make a new save. Not that I've done anything, but still, I'll just save this here. Alright, well, whatever. I'll be back. I think I'll go to the store. And so annoying.